AFTV, it's ended up 2-2 in the end. You just said to me, you're so angry.
Yep.
I mean, 2-0 down to come back from that at Anfield, that is a bit of an achievement, but why are you angry?
It's not a trophy. It's not a trophy. We don't have the right players. We need some players in some parts of the team. So we need a striker. That has been clear. I don't know why we didn't get it in January.
Yeah.
Now, we need a midfielder who plays a role when Partey, let's say, is injured. We call him...
Well, they're bringing in Zubimendi, aren't they?
Okay.
And I mean, Zubimendi is a guy sought after by most of the top teams in Europe, including Liverpool. So, you know, if they were to bring in Zubimendi, that'd be a good sign. If they keep Partey, remember Declan Rice weren't playing today. That's a good comeback today. 2-0 down, all right, you can say they were sloppy in the first half.
Yeah.
It's a good comeback.
That's a good comeback, yes. Okay, it was a good match today, yeah. Credit to the guys who were playing, credit to the lads. However, we need better players. I don't think when Manchester or Liverpool need a player, we need to be competing for that. There are better players around the world, yeah? So I think we just need better, creditable players to perform for us.
Who would you like to see? Give me one name.
I won't do a name. I'll do this. So
Gyokeres.
That's it.
2-2 in the end. Good fight back, but we were very sloppy in that first half, weren't we?
Absolutely. And I feel like the first half, it was typical of Arsenal how we've been this season.
Yeah.
We get chances, but we don't convert. Then our opponents get two chances, sort of similar ones, and they convert. Then all of a sudden you're 2-0 down, and you're having to hustle and bustle. But, I mean, we got ourselves back. We've drawn there like the last 3 times now. We somehow don't.
And we drew with them 2-2 earlier on in the season.
Absolutely.
As well.
So we just can't get past them. I feel like, again, a lot of chances in the box, but no one convert them. So it goes again to us having to buy a striker.
Are you frustrated, right, that when you look on it, you look at the 2 games this season, both of them ended 2-2. But when you look at those games, for Arsenal, none of those games did they have their first 11.
Yeah.
The first game, they were missing loads of players. This game, they're missing players as well. No Declan Rice, no Havertz, no Jesus. No. Do you think if Arsenal got their full 11, that they would have competed much better with Liverpool this season?
Absolutely. I mean, like for the first game. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, like for the first game when we drew 2-2 at Arsenal, I mean, I think that's when, is it Gabriel Magalhaes was taken off, then Kivior came off, and then there was a mix-up between Kivior and I think Ben White or someone there. I think if we had the best 11, we'd be doing something different altogether. But then again, even the guys who are there, I feel like the first chance that Saka got, it felt almost like the same chance he had against Robertson in the first leg.
Yeah.
He converted that one, which seemed a bit more difficult. This one seemed a bit more easy. Well, could be a volley, but you can argue about that. But yeah, I think honestly, if you had the first 11, we'd be doing something different right now. But we don't have.
What do we need to do in the January? Sorry, I keep saying January.
Yeah.
Summer. We better not wait till January. Summer transfer window.
I know the transfer window in general was traumatizing. The fact that we did nothing. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, get a striker. It's very straightforward.
Who?
What sucks about it is the fact that even our rivals know we need a striker. But somehow in our own selves, we don't do it. I mean, they've done that for like, 3 windows now?
Yeah.
But yeah, get a striker. Gyokeres. I mean, we've had reports that Gyokeres is coming in. I mean, this whole issue of, Sporting Lisbon. I mean, Sporting, the league in Sporting is a bit easier than Arsenal. Or I mean, the Premier League, so arguable. But I feel like for me, it's just a guy who needs one chance and then he puts in the back of the net. And that's what we need right now. So get Gyokeres. I mean, Isak could be the ideal one. But then again, I mean, if Newcastle get Champions League, which is looking like they will get, by the way, if they win the next game, they go above us.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that crazy. When you think
Against
about
us, of course.
Absolutely.
So
But yeah,
Gyokeres for you.
Gyokeres for me.
Yeah.
Isak seems a bit improbable.
All right, and just before you go there, I was on your radio show yesterday.
Yeah.
Brilliant radio show.
Yeah.
Just tell everybody about that radio show before you go.
Absolutely. It's called The Score. It's the biggest sports show in East and Central Africa. It's called The Score on Kiss 100, and then it also concurrently runs on Classic 105. It's called The Kickoff. All right, so we do it with 3 guys, a Manchester United fan called Joe Saino, a Liverpool guy who's making a lot of noise now.
Missing now, isn't he?
Absolutely. Called Big Will, and of course I called Nyash the Jabroni Slayer. They also call me the Jabroni Slayer in Nairobi because everybody who hates on Arsenal in Nairobi is called the Jabroni. And I slay them. I make sure I put them in line and put them in tow. So yeah, it's called The Score and The Kickoff.
2-2. Come from 2-0 down. Listen, to come from 2-0 down at Anfield is an achievement. It was a horrible start for Arsenal. And it could have been so different because we should have been winning 2-0.
Yeah, for sure. I believe first half we didn't play at our level. You know, coming back to secure a draw, it tells something about Arsenal team. We've been fighting to have, Arteta been fighting to make sure that teams perform at the top level. It's 746 days since Arteta lost to a top 6 English club. So it's massive for Arteta what I've done for the team for the last 5 years, but we've been waiting. I don't know when it's going to happen. I can criticize Arteta much, but we need to work on our team. That's what I'll say in terms of new signing. We need to change our captain. I want to see Rice getting the umber.
But Odegaard today, let's have it right. That goal that we get, the second goal, the equaliser, he shoots, and that's what was the difference.
Yeah, that's the difference. But at the end, if you have to rate Odegaard's performance this season, it's not above 8 out of 10.
But do we have to give him a bit of a pass? Not a pass, but do we have to remember last season, player of the season, season before, player of the season? All right, he hasn't had a great season this year, but do we need to get off his back a little bit and just say he started the season injured for 3 months? Give him a break. Is that how we've become as fans, that you just get no chance?
No. I'm not taking away the achievement, what Odegaard has done to the team. He's a leader, but we've overwhelmed him, you know, as a captain, as a player with the injuries. So we need to find a way whereby we can support Odegaard. Hopefully, we'll get additional signing to support Odegaard. I know Odegaard is a massive top class, player. He has done a lot for the team. He has won us games so many times. So I'm not dismissing that, but I feel like now we need to have someone who can come in and step in to support Odegaard.
So Rice, who?
Rice.
Okay.
I want to see Rice leading Arsenal as a captain next season.
Okay, and finally for you, one signing you can make this summer, who would it be?
One signing. I will go for Isak.
Nice.
Anytime.